Alrighty, it's opening day of turkey season here in Northern Ontario. This is area 45. Tuesday the 29th, 25th. 5:30 in the morning. Legal shooting is 5:06. So we're a little bit behind schedule. We're about 20 minutes from getting to our destination, and then we still got to set up the decoys and get hunkered down. So we got to get going. But it's a little overcast. There's probably 25-kilometer-an-hour winds this morning, which isn't great, but not much else you can do. It's 4 degrees Celsius outside. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, I'm glad it's not raining. The wind could go away, but anyway, it's should be a good morning. I've been getting some footage of a group of jakes. I know there's a nice tom back there, so we'll see what happens. We tried locating last night, didn't get any responses in any of the areas, so there was probably about a 35-kilometer-an-hour wind last night, so we're thinking that maybe due to the wind it was just they couldn't hear us. So we know they're in the area. We've seen them. We got game cam pictures of them, and there's tracks and droppings, so we know they're back there. So where we're setting up this morning, I think we're probably within 75 to 100 yards of the birds, so we got to slip in there nice and quiet, get the decoys set up, and then we'll see what happens. Try and get them to maybe gobble on the roost, and then go from there. Alrighty, guys, so we'll see you out there. Right up in there. There we go, boys. 2 birds. A 1 shot. That's how we do it. Nice Jake. Okay, finally got that, got the birds under control. Yeah, that's my first double. So we had, hopefully you guys saw in the video, but they were roosted up in the poplar. Actually, I thought there was only 1 bird. That's all I could see, and that's all that was talking. But anyway, eventually I could see him as it got lighter, that he was roosted right there. So I had the camera on him, and then, well, you guys I think could see that he flew down, come across here, and then he kind of flew back and landed right about there. Maybe 30 yards from the decoy spread. And anyway, and then as I was getting the camera adjusted on him, I saw another one land back in there just off the bush line. And then he had quite a bit more ground to cover, so he more or less just jetted right for the decoys as this guy come in from the right. So here's the decoy spread. I like trying to do them up in a triangle pattern. Seems like it's always worked good for me. So I got a hen decoy, trying to make it look like you know, she's kind of heading into the bush, you know, trying to get away from the guys. And then I put the tom decoy, might not look like it in the camera, but he's just this side of the Jake, you know, and I put him as though he's kind of protecting his woman, and then the Jake kind of off to the side, hanging around, but not at the hen. So, and they're spaced about, well, it's about 10 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet. So anyway, that's what works for me. But anyway, I know the tom decoy, it's just a homemade decoy. I've had awesome luck with it. He needs some repair, so I'll probably end up throwing one of these tails on him. My buddy brought a tail over too, but I might give that back to him now and throw one of these tails on him and redo the wings. But yeah, works good. So yeah, I pasted off this morning. I came in here. I was just starting to get a little bit light. You know, I was probably pushing it for being a little bit late. I actually thought the turkeys were roosted up in there somewhere. So I put the decoys here, and I was set up right behind that, the roots of the blow down there. But in fact, they were straight out from me, up in the poplars. So I'll just go over here and show you the. Hopefully the wind's not too bad. Hopefully you guys can hear me. But yeah, I pasted off 30 yards to the decoys. I'm shooting 3.5s, number 6. So, but yeah, just This branch was laying right there, so I kind of propped it up. I was just tucked in right here, right up against that the trunk of the tree, and then I had, you know, all the uprooted sod and that in front of me, so act like a natural blind. Unfortunately, I think I sat on a mouse nest. I don't know if you guys can hear them in there, but they're kind of going nuts. And then there was mice all over in here. So anyway, yeah, pretty much textbook. Knew they were back here. I didn't know exactly where they were, but I was wrong. And so I'm glad to get some meat for the freezer. Actually, one of these guys probably won't even see the freezer. Probably just have them for supper. So anyway, there they are. They're both same size birds. The one on the right maybe is a little bit bigger body, but same size beards and just little nubs for spurs. So happy to